Well, I broke my dip net the other day, so I was going to buy a new one when I went to Shields Outdoor Sporting Goods store, but I ended up waiting, came home, and I broke it off where it was the flat part where the two ends of the net went in, so I ended up hacksawing it off back where it was round, and then stuck the end of the net back into it and took a round end of a ball peen hammer and tapped it flat, and then bent each end in between the two things to keep it from moving back and forth, and then got two stainless steel screws and put through each direction with lock nuts so it won't rust or corrode and they won't come loose. And then while I was at the hardware store getting the hardware, the nuts there, I picked up a 48-inch piece of 1 1/4 aluminum tubing, and it was almost fit inside of it, but it wasn't quite small enough, so I hacksawed the net handle up about 4 inches just to give it some relief, and then I got it to slide down in there a little ways and just hammered it down onto the concrete floor till I got it to go in about a 1/4 inch past my saw cuts, and then drilled 2 more holes through it and put 2 bolts through it. Actually, I'm going to end up replacing those with lock nuts. And then took the rubber end of my dip net handle and put it on the piece of 48-inch stock tubing. So now, instead of having a shorter net handle, I've actually turned it into a 6-foot net. The handle's actually 6 foot by itself. So now, instead of having to lean over the boat, I can actually use my underarm to hold the weight, but I can stand up and easily reach down into the water. Thought some of you might find that interesting. If you ever find yourself leaning over your boat, that piece of tubing was $11. So instead of buying a new $40 net when I broke mine, I've actually repaired it, and then for an extra $11, I've actually made it a lot more practical and didn't have to spend any extra money.